Just woke up here. A lot of like fog. You can see it right over there if I zoom in on it. I left the max loader back here. It got a little wet from the condensation. I don't think it actually rained. I'll be going back over there. It's like 6 o'clock. Nobody's up yet. We used to get up at this time at work. So I'm walking down this road to the entrance here. I remember we used to have our spawns behind that barn there. But up the hill was the original castle, which you can kind of see a little bit there. And then off to like the right, where all that brush was, we had Titman Town somewhere up there, from what I can remember. Some pretty good firefights up there. You can go up there, check out the old castle. Yeah, I can kind of see the remains of Titman Town up there. It was like this overhill view, just to be able to watch down the road a little bit. And up there was a bunch of buildings, I remember. So you'd rush out of the castle and you go for the buildings to hold there. Eventually they'd push you back to the castle. Oh look, there's another one. Another one of those buildings. I have a video. Some of my first video footage was of the castle. Me holding up in some of those. Me and my brother. It's definitely a good fight. Just coming up on the castle now. I remember about the end of the day, this whole castle would turn blue. It's kind of crazy with how many paintballs were being shot back then. I remember over here on the left was the spawn area, and you'd rocket right through the back rooms there, and then you'd have a spawn opening for like 15 minutes when you bust out the front doors. Of course, those doors weren't there before, but you'd run down right out there. They used to have some cover right in the front. It's gone now. No doubt it's just the road they gotta drive down. Let me see if I can get a better look at Titman Town. Doesn't seem like, oh, that building far left, that was where I went and defended for it. They used to go around the left side and they'd sweep far left up the hill and they'd attack from the back side normally. I gotta say, some of these logos are pretty awesome actually. They're all teams that were here before. I really like that one. They just had custom banners. Some of them are so old you can't even see them anymore, like that one. Here's the rest of them. There's like one more right there. Oh, there's another one on the side actually. Go over here. Cross or something. Oh, a pizza place. Look at that. Undead ahead. Okay. I don't know what that's all about. So a lot of this stuff was, none of this brush was here originally. It's all overgrown now. But this was all mowed grass at one point. You got like the 4 entrances. There's another one on the other side and one on the back side. Backside is up a hill, so you'd be able to shoot for that backside hill down into the castle. That was like one of your best points. But respawning was a pain. I remember we had Dynasty come out in 2009, and we took the castle. It was the first time we took it in like 10 years, or 12 years, what they said. It was a really cool experience meeting those guys. This is the inside of the castle. Pretty big area actually. I'm not going up there. I don't know if it's safe or not. Pretty overgrown. I remember there being a bigger structure in the middle, and there were a bunch of little structures all over the place you could defend from. We were shooting up and out that door and onto the hill there. And then you had the hill up there, as you can see. Maybe you can see it. It's all brushy now. I remember using my Apex and being able to shoot up that ramp on the right side. That's pretty cool. I missed this field for sure. Some good times were had here. Yeah, so I remember there was a guy named Angler. He'd bring out these custom made guns out here. He'd sell them. He had a lot of cool stuff. a bunch of A5s. But back in the day, he put real gun parts on them and he'd weld them down. They were real heavy. They were cool pieces to check out for real. I think one of the Assassins had one done. It was like a Tommy gun by him. He did like a couple of MG42s where they had, it was like, I think you had some that were dual. I remember there being a crank one that was kind of cool, and I remember them going up into that castle. That just could be, I think it was the old flatline barrels they had on them. Oh, they were not good by any means, very heavy. But man, the sound of them on top of that castle was kind of cool to see. Might work with a no gun hit rule, but probably not here. I think gun hits count, right? Scrimmage it might be worth using. Just walking back now. Let's start getting ready. We're at day 2 right now.